That son of a bitch! Why, Triple H? You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why! Damn Triple H! Damn his soul! You son of a bitch!
Been chilling, tomorrow's the big day, so gotta make sure I got everything prepared for tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
All in.
All in with Sunday.
Nah, that's Evolution. Tomorrow they got NXT Great American Bash on at the same time as All In, and then they're doing Saturday Night Main Event after all that, and then Evolution is on Sunday. Yeah, just a weekend filled
That's nasty
pay-per-views,
work.
but yeah,
That's nasty work.
With all that being said, though, a lot's been happening as of recent. A lot of rumblings, and I kind of want to be frank about it. It's kind of wild when I get reports coming in about someone getting TV time. He's about to get a whole storyline going. He even got a whole storyline tonight that just got started. So, Frank, let's have you be frank about Jelly Roll getting a storyline with Logan Paul and possibly getting a match at SummerSlam.
Man, get the fuck out! All right. So this is the shit I be talking about. This is exactly what the fuck I be talking about. Why WWE ain't worth watching. Y'all got all this fucking talent on this roster, bro. All this talent, and y'all giving a storyline to fucking Jelly Roll, a failed rapper turned country music singer. What the fuck are we doing? Bro, y'all got to stop this shit. This is the shit WWE did on recently. It makes me think that they don't want wrestling fans. They just want fans. They don't give a fuck about actual wrestling fans. They just want people to be fans of whatever product they put on TV. Because there's no way in fuck you could think you have this product of wrestling. I think it's a good idea to put Jelly Roll in a match. This dude, first of all, let's look at the optics of this. Number one, this motherfucker, I don't know, Jelly Roll like he might be 5'11", but he's like 345. Motherfucker built like a bowling ball with legs. What the fuck are we doing? To my knowledge, no athletic background, and if he has one, he had it in a very long fucking time, obviously from that build. No wrestling experience, no training. Oh, he's been undergoing training for the spot or for the match. I don't give a fuck. It ain't enough training to do this. Logan Paul can get away with that shit because Logan Paul is an athlete with an athletic background. So he can catch on to this shit fast, which is what he did. But fucking Jelly Roll? You can't be fucking serious, bro. You cannot be fucking serious. All these people on this roster you're not giving attention to, they could be getting on TV. But instead you're putting Jelly Roll in a spot with fucking Logan Paul. Two people who are not going to be around long term. You could be using this time to boost up Andrade, one of the best wrestlers you have in your company, one of your best talents. You could be using this to boost Ray Phoenix, a newly acquired talent who you haven't done shit with since you had him. Carmelo Hayes has been on the main roster for a year and you haven't done a goddamn thing with him of note, anything that matters. And Carmelo Hayes, let's not get it fucked up at all, is a fucking superstar. All you gotta do is give him time. Book him correctly, put him on TV. He'll take care of the rest. All these people that you could be booking, putting on TV, doing something with actual wrestlers, actual people who went, who trained, earn their keep in this business, and to just total slap them in the face. How are you this fucking deaf? Like fans gotta damn near revolt against you to get shit going the right way. They telling you what you want and you still ain't doing it. When you fired Ron Killings, it damn near had to be a fucking actual live revolt for you to put him back, hire him back, and put him on TV. You should have never fired him to begin with. Also, not doing anything with him for real. Motherfuckers had to raise all type of hell for you to get Karrion Kross on TV, and you still barely putting him on TV. Look at this shit. Look at this.
Weird though. It's just very weird because you mentioned it. That you have a lot of people like Carmelo, Andrade, Dragon Lee, Ludwig Kaiser.
Okay, you keep them on TV. I'm fine with that. It don't mean either way it get replaced with fucking Jelly Roll. Bro, you might as well give a wrestling spot to any fucking celebrity or just person in general a spot on TV. Put Michael Cole in a match again if you're gonna do this. I don't want to see that shit either, but I'd be more willing to see that than fucking Jelly Roll. Are you kidding me? What are we doing?
But think about it for a second. You have these names that we just mentioned, and none of them are getting a shot. And most of these people I just said might not even be sniffing SummerSlam, and that show has 2 nights on it, you know. But Jelly Roll gets a shot to be on the card.
All this black talent you got on this roster, and probably little to none of them are going to be on the card, especially no black males. I guarantee you none of them are going to be on the card to SummerSlam. But you got a spot for a goddamn country singer who's going to be away from the country as soon as this shit is over with. As soon as this shit is over with, gone. Can't do nothing else with them. But you still got all these people, these other talented people on your roster that you ain't gonna do shit with, that you basically just paying to do nothing with. Bruh, release me or put me on TV, but I'm not finna just sit here and do nothing. You ain't even giving motherfuckers a chance to do anything. You just flat out not putting. Some of these motherfuckers been in catering for forever. And they're gonna stay there, unfortunately. Like a good point was made before in the chat. Fuck that. 28. By 28, if you ain't doing shit with me, let me go. I'll go elsewhere and make my bread. They gonna pay. Why not go to AEW? They gonna pay you more and you get to be on TV. But it's not to a sold out crowd. I got news for you people. WWE ain't selling out like that either. They just telling you that, and they good with camera angles. They can't sell them out because the tickets are too fucking high. They pricing the actual fans out, which is stupid because it's just like, who the fuck you think watching this shit? I don't care who you putting on TV. You're not gonna get the same popularity with wrestling as you had in the past. So pricing the current fans out, the people who've been around, is the dumbest decision ever. Because that shit ain't doing nothing. It ain't doing nothing to get no asses and seats. The shit you doing now. But Jelly Roll's really popular, and when he leaves, where you think these people going? Wherever the fuck he at? You think they gonna stay there? No. Wrestling was popular when I was a kid because of the wrestlers. It wasn't because they was just inserting random ass celebrities into there. When I was a kid, the celebrities were the fucking wrestlers. Sadly enough, and painstakingly enough to admit, a person who will not be named did predict this shit. And they said they was going to be putting more celebrities and reality TV stars into wrestling. And I'd be goddamn if that ain't what's going on now. And it's sad because you have actual real talent there. You're just not doing anything with them. Because wrestling is, for TKO, is a cash grab. They don't give a fuck about the actual product. Look at their regular product. The UFC, that shit trash.
Garbage. It's funny to see the flip happen, though. I don't know if you noticed it, but there's a big flip that's happened in terms of like AEW. I remember early on, Tony Khan was like bringing on a bunch of celebrities like Shaq, Rick Ross. What was it? Who else he brought? He might have brought another rapper out there at some point. He was bringing a lot of celebrities on the screen.
You know why he was doing that? Because he was trying to go to WWE route, and that shit wasn't working for him. So when he started doing his thing, and he started doing shit his own way, and started getting out from trying to be like WWE, you can't claim to be the alternative, but still doing all the same shit they doing. When he stopped that shit started taking off. And whether people like it or want to admit it or not, it's the overall better product. It has better stories. They've always had better matches. Oh, I don't want to see all that flippy shit. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. First of all, that ain't, you know damn well that ain't the only shit that's going on over there. Cut it the fuck out. First and foremost. Secondly, so you just much rather watch a bunch of formulaic ass wrestling?
But they like so.
And whether motherfuckers want to be honest or not, there's a lot of flippy shit in that company too. You don't like Will Ospreay because he do all the flippy shit. Nigga, they got six, seven motherfuckers who do all the same shit Will Ospreay did. Will Ospreay a problem, Swerve a problem to watch, the Young Bucks a problem, but Walter is supposed to be a big deal. Walter's supposed to be a big deal because he slaps people really hard. He's a fucking bum. But he's a good talker, though. Is he? Or is he just cutting teeny John Cena promos? He's mid as fuck. Just like a lot of the motherfuckers over in WWE that you don't want to admit. Like a lot of you motherfuckers fave CM Punk, mid. And guess what? He always been fucking mid. You just think he cool. He ain't fucking cool. He a liar and he a fucking hypocrite is what he is. And yeah, he should have Jack Perry up, but he Jack Perry up because he wouldn't have tried that shit with nobody else. Of course he grabbed Jack Perry. Jack Perry 115 pounds. If Kevin Owens had smashed that goddamn window, he wouldn't have went to him and tried to jack him up. I'll tell you that shit now. Kevin Owens is a pussy, but hell, he 265 pounds. He ain't finna step to him. CM Punk is a fucking fraud. Just like everybody else in the fucking WWE that y'all love so fucking much.
You know the biggest fraud of them all? Triple H.
The whole fucking company.
Triple H.
He was always a fraud. He been riding the coattails of being called the best forever. Is he a great heel? Yeah, he's the greatest heel arguably of all time outside of Triple H. And that's not a debate. If you got a problem with it, I don't give a fuck. Go argue with your ugly ass fat mama. But he's easily the best heel of all time outside of Ric Flair.
He's a heel right now.
He's showing you heel work. Right now, he ain't even on fucking TV.
He the biggest heel in the company.
He's showing you what the real authority, the real authority is.
It's like, hey, you want to ruin wrestling? Hey, say less, twin. Look, here's Jelly Roll and Logan Paul on SummerSlam, night one probably. Not giving. Hey, Street Profits, you lose your belts tonight. You ain't getting no pay-per-view time. New Day, you lose your belts. No pay-per-view time for y'all either.
He took the titles off both black tag team champions. Yeah, get the titles off the niggas.
Within a 2-week span. It wasn't 1 week. Did they lose the belts on Monday? I don't know.
Yep. Or last Monday, not this past Monday. The Monday before last.
Oh well, 2
What
weeks,
other
man.
people got champions? Overfemi, Trick, you next.
The white thing they're staying on there. People be asking like, why Trick not up there yet? It's like, nah, twin. He like, I'm staying all the way down here.
He don't care. It's coming off them too. Sean, what
Man,
do you do? What are you doing? While the Darkies still have championships. Naomi gonna fail a cash in too while we at it.
If that happens, we need to make a whole video, just a whole like hour-long video, just burying everything.
No, we ain't making no video. I'm not even talking about WWE anymore. I just thought it was. I had to bring up that Jelly Roll shit. I'll never make another WWE video. Fuck them.
You heard it here first. We done with y'all completely. That was episode 3 of Let's Be Frank with Frank talking about Jelly Roll and the poor booking of Triple H. It's going downhill. He got to either fix this or get fired. No in between.
Fuck you,
That
Hunter.
being said, exactly, precisely. With that being said, though, y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more. You'll get your next segment of Let's Be Frank next week when they get on their BS. But yeah. Any final words? Kudo, Soul, Frank. You hear that
One
silence?
final word is just fuck you again, Triple H. And fuck you too, TKO. Who ran that? Nick Khan? Is that his name?
Ari Emanuel.
I don't really know who it is, but it's fuck everybody. How about that?
There we go.